February 6, 2022 marked the 70th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II ascending the throne. 70 years running a country and commonwealth is an outstanding achievement and an incredible life.
Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning monarch in British history and the first monarch to celebrate with a Platinum Jubilee.
Hey, what is a Jubilee anyway?
Let's dig into this.
She was born on April 21st, 1926, and named Elizabeth Alexandra Mary. Her parents, the Duke and Duchess of York, would become King George VI, and Queen Elizabeth, when her paternal uncle, King Edward VIII, abdicated in 1936 to marry American Wallis Simpson. When her father became king, she became first in line to the throne.
In 1945, then Princess Elizabeth trained as a mechanic and driver in the Auxiliary Territorial Service, the women's branch of the British Army. She eventually earned the female equivalent of the rank of captain at that time.
In 1947, her engagement to Philip Mountbatten, former Prince of Greece and Denmark, was announced. The princess had reportedly fallen in love at 13 after the pair had met several times and exchanged letters for several years. The engagement was controversial for several reasons. Philip was a British subject and had served in the British Navy in World War II, but had not been born in England. His family had ties through their marriage to German noblemen, and 2 years after the end of the war, this was a very sensitive subject. Before the wedding, he renounced all titles held and was created Duke of Edinburgh, and granted the style or use of His Royal Highness by the King. Philip and Elizabeth were married November 20th, 1947, at Westminster Abbey. The couple received an estimated 2,500 wedding gifts from around the world.
In September of 1948, the King issued letters patent granting the couple's children the titles and style of royal princes or princesses. In November of 1948, their first child, Prince Charles, was born. In 1950, Princess Anne was born, followed by Prince Andrew in 1960 and Prince Edward in 1964.
When her father died in February of 1952, 25-year-old Elizabeth became Queen of the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, and Ceylon, and the head of the Commonwealth. The coronation was held on June 2nd, 1953, at Westminster Abbey and was televised for the first time. She reigns as the constitutional monarch.
Queen Elizabeth's reign has seen the relationship with Canada change and the countries of Sri Lanka, South Africa, and Pakistan become republics. She ruled through the troubles in Northern Ireland and has led her country through multiple wars and in times of peace. She has reigned through 14 U.S. presidential terms of office from 12 presidents, seeing the 13th inaugurated this past year. She has visited or received 5 popes during her reign. She is involved with over 600 charities and organizations and has raised an estimated $1.4 billion over her reign for them.
In 1981, she survived being shot at while riding her horse. It later turned out those shots were blanks. Several months later, while visiting New Zealand, she was shot at again. And in 1982, an intruder in Buckingham Palace found the Queen in her rooms without guards and sat on her bed while she called security. She has called 1992 her annus horribilis, or horrible year, due to political strife, family difficulties, and a terrible fire at Windsor Castle.
She has seen her children grow up and have children and grandchildren of their own. She went through the death of her former daughter-in-law, Princess Diana, as the rest of the world watched. She has seen the popularity of the monarchy and her family go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows and back again. And she has led her country with grace and the good old British keep calm and carry on attitude. Even the loss of her husband after 73 years of marriage and the incredibly sad image of her sitting alone at the funeral due to COVID-19 restrictions did not stop her. But a recent mobility problem has made the Queen cancel appearances in the past few months, slowing her down for the first time in her reign.
Hopefully she'll be well enough to enjoy her Platinum Jubilee.
And just what is a jubilee?
A jubilee can refer to any celebration or big event these days in conjunction with the anniversary of the coronation of monarchs. As we said, Queen Elizabeth is the longest lived and longest serving monarch in British history and the first to celebrate a Platinum Jubilee. With COVID, the celebrations may be different than past jubilees, but it will be a celebration.
The parade known as the Trooping of the Colors, celebrating the Queen's 96th birthday, is expected to start an extended holiday weekend on June 2nd. Over 1,400 soldiers, 200 horses, and 400 musicians are expected to participate. Beacons will be lit across the UK and in every capital city of each Commonwealth country. Celebrations are planned in Australia and New Zealand. Britons are encouraged to plant a tree for the Jubilee in a campaign called the Queen's Green Canopy, and souvenirs of the Jubilee may include teacups, plates, clothing, and flags. Coins and stamps commemorating the event are also usually issued.
She has served an incredible 70 years as Queen. At 96 years old, she has lived through an incredible time in history as well. And the Platinum Jubilee will be a wonderful celebration of a life and reign unlike any other. And we say cheers.
Cheers! Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.